Hey everybody, so I attempted to do a video on this the other day on a real world. When I was on the hiking trail the other day, it was a gorgeous hike. I was feeling the energy. I was feeling like my own vibration was up leveling. There's something so powerful for me about being on the land that really just brings me back to my center. Hey Heather, back to my core, and I wanted to share that powerful energy with you all. But the thing about the places where I go hiking is that there's never good cell reception. So just as I was gearing up on that video to share this amazing real world tip for up-leveling your vibration, my connection slowed, so I didn't actually get to share it. Hey Deb, welcome. So I'm going to go ahead and share it now. And this is a shout out to all of you conscious entrepreneurs out there. I see you. I see the amazing, powerful work that you're doing in the world. And I also see your gorgeous, giant brains and how they're interfering with your ability to grow your businesses. Sorry to be crass. I'm speaking as someone who also has a gorgeous, giant brain. Like, my capacity to get in my own way frankly astounds me. And that's the thing that happens for those of us who have these giant brains, right? Like, we're able to create all of these complicated systems and all of these lists of things that we should be doing and all these ways of really just interrupting what is most natural and in the flow and aligned for us. So here is the tip. I know you've been waiting for it. And the first time I heard it, I thought, this is so easy. How did I possibly manage to complicate this so much? I'm going to give you 2 examples of how to stay in alignment, of how to stay in the flow and not have your brain interrupt the process that would actually help you to get the results that you want. The first example of how we can really interrupt our own flow is, I'll give you an example around cooking. At some point in the day, you're going to get an intuitive hit around what your body really desires to eat. So maybe it's a steak. Maybe your body is craving iron and your soul's like, hey Emma, we need some iron. And you think, oh yeah, it's a great idea. I'll cook steak for dinner because that will give my body iron. Hey Alexis, welcome. But then if the next thought is, I don't have any steak at home, and it's going to take way too long to get to the store that has organic steak, and I really shouldn't eat steak unless it's organic, and I don't have time to go to the store, and plus I already have chicken that's thawed in my refrigerator, and I really should cook that so it doesn't go bad, and then what you end up doing is cooking the chicken. What you have just done, and I realize this is overly simplifying it, but what you have just done is taken yourself out of the flow, because your body knew and your intuition knew that you needed iron, that you needed something like red meat, but then your brain took over and decided it wasn't rational or logical for you to pursue that path. And then the action that you took was based on what your brain said, not what your soul, what your intuition, what your body said. Hey, Corey, welcome. So we do that all the time, right? Like, our soul knows exactly what we should be doing in our life and our business, and then our brains really interfere with what needs to happen. So another example is specific to business. So say you're doing your morning journaling and you're just reflecting on what's the easiest, what's the most aligned way for me to make a new sale this month. And your first thought is to reach out to someone you maybe haven't even had direct contact with for a year, but their name keeps rising to the surface. And then your next thought is, well, you know, I can't really contact this person because I haven't been in touch with them for a year, and I really should update the sales page of the program that I think would be a perfect fit for them, and I need to get new testimonials for that, and I don't really have a sales funnel established if someone does buy. And then the action you take is you spend the next 3 hours working on updating your website and your sales funnel and not actually contacting the person that your soul was inviting you to contact, right? So that's how we can take ourselves out of flow out of alignment so quickly. So I want you, if this is resonating with you, I want you to really start tracking what those intuitive hits are for you, what you're leaning into and really getting as nudges from your soul in terms of action to take in your business, and write them down and look at them at the beginning of the day and the end of the day and see if you can track how your brain talked you out of following that intuitive nudge. Because the goal is to really help retrain your brain so you stop fucking up your manifesting process, the way you're naturally designed to up level. Heather, thank you so much for that feedback. Yeah, because once we can learn to exercise that muscle, and it really is a muscle around intuition, the stronger it gets and the easier it is to get, especially when we can train ourselves or teach ourselves to take immediate action anytime we get that kind of intuitive nudge. So if you want some support with doing action in your business in that way, today is day 1 of a 5-day workshop that I'm leading called the 5-Day Shift, Up-Level Your Vibration. It's free. It's got amazing content like what I just shared. I'm going to post a link in the comments below. You can still enroll today. We've got about 170 folks already in the workshop. It is going to be amazing. Corey's saying, oh boy, I'm going to like you in the long run for this. Yeah, you're not going to like me in the present moment, and I'm okay with that. Just try it. Just try on the possibility that what you desire is already, first of all, it's already available to you. And second of all, it doesn't have to be fucking complicated. So thank you for listening to my sermon on all of that. I'll post a link in the comments below to enroll in the workshop. Please do join us today. The content for day 1 has already been released, so you'll be able to get immediate access to it. I can't wait to see you there. Many blessings. Bye for now.